Welcome, welcome.
Feel like we just left you
Miss
from another
Lyly
video.
and Co. Miss
sorry, did I interrupt
Lyly
you?
and Co. Lyly and Co. Welcome to this video.
Is this your intro for yourself?
Welcome to my video.
Alright, let's stop. Right, guys, welcome back. We're gonna watch BTS Unexplained by a Korean. So this is the actual person that understands the language, they understand the color scheme, they understand the images, they understand the references, they understand why the dove got stabbed in the heart.
What's that? You don't know that.
It says by a Korean.
Yeah, but you don't know that they understand the language. You don't know this. You're just presuming that they do.
They clearly says BTS Unexplained by a Korean.
Yeah.
BTS are
Solomon,
Korean. So therefore, the person is that saying Nollywood explained by a Yoruba or Nigerian person, and you go, this person does not understand the language.
Yeah, Nollywood explained by a Nigerian could be like a hot pot of tosh. Okay?
Or saying what's the other one again? Bollywood explained by an Indian, and then you go, oh.
Still, my point is,
I know what you explained by an American, and then you go, they don't understand English.
I get what you're saying, but my point is, I don't like your broad.
Or Gollywood explained by a Ghanaian, you don't understand what they're saying.
I understand where you're coming from. You're so silly. I just don't like your blanket statements. Yeah. I mean, we've never seen a video of this. Look at your
brain. My brain is not thinking fast enough. My brain is not thinking fast enough.
You know.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be correct. I can't think of any other countries like Dollywood from Denmark. You know.
Dollywood. Dollywood from Denmark.
From Denmark, yeah, because it's
so silly. Right,
or Jollywood from Japan.
Yeah, okay, can you just no wood, don't put wood to everything and make it something. Right, okay. What I'm trying to say is we've never seen a video from DKDKTV.
It's not trusted sources, is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't want the blanket statement.
Alright, let's watch it first and after we can judge whether they know what they're talking about or not.
You know what? This channel has been recommended by a few people.
Loads of people.
Everybody. So I was just trying to be controversial.
No. But there's no room for controversies here. We speak the facts or we don't speak at all.
Alright, go on. So, right, I'm just saying, let's not have blanket statements. You know, they know the language, they know the meaning, they know the inside BTS's head. They came up with a concept, gave it to BTS. BTS said, yeah, thank you, I get it.
Or Lilywood from Miss Lyly and Co.
Oh, you. What?
Alright, let's listen. She's childish.
BTS is back with what seems to be the second and the final entry to the Map of the Soul series. The title's...
What is the Map of the Soul series?
We don't know about this. My God, we're in trouble.
So we're watching the wrong order.
No. I don't think there's a really you should be able to be free to live your life. But I'm liking this guy already.
Why? Because we're in pink.
I love it. I love that he's wearing pink.
No, wait. Actually, one question. You're saying something else. What is the Map of the Soul?
I don't know.
Alright, let's keep going.
Song On has an epic music video that's packed with all sorts of references. But before we go on to the MV, let's decipher the lyrics first. And just a quick reminder, I have explained the basic concepts of the Jungian psychology many times in previous videos. So I suggest you go watch these videos in the pinned comments before you watch this.
Is this some kind of exam? What is this?
So, guys, you can see what we're going through. Now, we have to go and learn about the State of the Union. What did he say? Can you take it back? Let me know.
Oh, something about Pisces and stuff.
The Union psychology. We need to go find out about the Union psychology.
Persona, ego, self, shadow, inner world,
animus, anima.
It's not anima. It's not that it says anima too. Personal, unconscious, consciousness. Right, okay.
Let's get to it. Because we'll have to find out about Union psychology.
Yeah.
you know,
Watch
in a
that
minute.
on the next episode.
Yeah. That's
So I
coming.
suggest you go watch these videos in the pinned comments
Yes,
before you watch
sir.
Oh, pin is got in his comments, right?
such concepts.
Should I turn the subtitle off? Just so we
No.
can see what he's saying.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Because he's speaking English, shouldn't he? Just so that we're not having like double subtitles.
Okay.
Right off the bat, Jimin talks about his troubles. His having trouble finding out who to listen to, and as he takes steps forward, his shadows become bigger. As you may remember, shadows are repressed, less desired elements of one's personality. The more he listens to others, the more of himself he has to repress, and the bigger his shadow gets.
Wow.
Here RM talks about his troubling thoughts and how he's not fully comprehending whether it is him that is having these troubling thoughts or the shadow. In reality, it is both, as the shadow is
The reflection, yeah.
and the shadow is not the only one shaking. It is him too. He realizes this in the next line. RM shows his vulnerability by admitting that his troubled state has made him fearful and not okay. However, he has come to a realization that he must accept the shadows. In this beautiful line, he calls shadows the black wind, a very imaginative metaphor for a shadow that really captures how his shadows are shaking in trouble, as he is as well. He says that he will fly with the black wind, the shadows, meaning he will embrace it and become a better person with it. Now, encountering and embracing the shadow is a key step in the process of individuation. The process of individuation in Jungian psychology is where the unconscious parts of the psyche, such as the shadow, are brought into conscious, and thus developing personality and making the person distinct and unique. You believe that through individuation, one could achieve mental and physical health and become just a better human being overall. You could say that the entire Map of the Soul series is about BTS's process and journey to individuation. And here, on this verse, it is...
I feel like I'm learning stuff.
Wow.
My brain is...
You know what? When I said, let's click on this, I didn't think it was going to be like a real lesson, you know.
A real breakdown, yeah. But
And the deeper meanings, not
Yeah.
like my whole like stupid Masimenya, a conscious this and that.
Yeah. But
These are real deep meanings in translating shadows into dark winds and what?
And flying with it. You actually know what I was saying about the individualization or whatnot. You can like see when we watch their performance from 2019, like everyone having like their own individual time to shine or whatever like that. So I guess that I'm just trying to like link
it with that. But what I'm hearing also is, you know, the things that you're thinking that are dark or you're suppressing inside.
Yeah.
Is what makes you you.
Yeah, it makes you stronger.
Yeah. In a way, so it makes you you.
Yeah.
And it gives you that unique DNA, that unique
DNA, because we listen to DNA.
Oh, bro. Oh, no. He's not my brother, by the way. It's bro as in...
Oh, sis. Oh, my God.
Get out.
where they finally come to embrace their shadows and bring them to the conscious.
Wait, no, I'm upset. Why didn't it explain what means?
Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Why didn't it break that bit down?
Don't be silly. Press play.
In the pre-chorus, BTS has fully committed to the individuation process.
Individuation.
They see that they must throw themselves into two worlds, the two worlds being the unconscious and the conscious parts of the psyche. They must see both.
So that's why it says dream. What did it say at the end again? Dream.
No more dream.
No more dream, and then dream. So it's like normal dreams, you know, being waking up and then dreams going back to sleep. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to analyze this thing as well because the guys sound so smart. So I'm trying to be like, you know. So basically, like the dream is like them going into the conscious, and then the normal dreams that them coming out of the conscious. So you can see clearly that here BTS is saying be
sides in order to be truly whole, truly developed. Also, we need to talk about this interesting line. 미치지 않으려면 미쳐야 해. I think this line refers to how sometimes what people consider sane is insane if you think about it, and vice versa. BTS, who have figured out their path to individuation, they have decided to go deeper into the shadows, into the repressed elements of their mind, their pain, which to a normal human being may seem like it's going against their intuition and instincts. No sane person deliberately tries to delve deeper into their pain. However, if you really think about it, maybe more people are insane than sane, as they are never really truly grounded to their true self, or even know what the true self
Deep
is.
down.
So in the sense, delving deeper into your pain to find out more about yourself and to grow is actually the same thing
The
to
sanity.
do, while others who do not go such depths and decide to live the way the life is handed to them are, in fact, insane. Hence,
Ah,
you need to be insane
to be
in
saying,
this world.
got you.
not prepared for this knowledge. So do we have to do this for every song from BTS from now on, just so we can understand the song better?
I feel for as many as we can. I feel
This is that is
brilliant,
actually in
you know.
it.
It's really. I wasn't even. Let's go.
So what other song do we like from them again?
Fake love.
Fake Love. So we need to watch one about Fake Love.
Yeah.
And then Chicken Noodle Soup. See what we learn from
No,
them.
I don't think he has.
Are you sure?
Also.
I'm sure it probably does. We can break that down as well.
Why'd you bring the tone down all
In
the
it,
time?
in this
with your
noodle.
silly head?
In it. I play too much.
The process of individuation can be painful. Our minds want to dwell on security and stability. However, for individuation to take place, for our minds to grow, we need to fight our urges to stay in our comfort zone. We need to take risks getting into the unconscious. This can mean doing something that you have never done before, or something that others just don't do. Individuation is a journey of conflict. There is no birth of consciousness without pain, said Korean.
Jeez.
BTS understands this and is braced and ready to take on that pain. Here, J-Hope is in full Wiseman mode. He knows, as he stated in his previous lines, that acknowledging their shadows are going to be helping them grow as a person. Furthermore, he's not afraid to take on the pain of confronting the shadows, a contrast to what RM was saying in the first verse of the song when he was a little bit confused. He knows the process and how this will help him become a better person, so he accepts it and he actively asks for more pain, as it'll only callous them and make them stronger.
Oh yeah.
Just from the lyrics, the song is about growth and full acceptance of one's shadows in order to become a better person. I really like how the song has an element of progression to it, how it starts from being confused and fearful about one's shadows to accepting it and asking for more pain so that they can grow. It really is a nice way to end the Map of the Soul saga. The music video is in similar vein. I know there's a lot of different takes on the music video, but I'll try to keep my theory connected to the themes of the individuation process and its development of one's wholeness as a person, confronting the shadow and unconscious. In the beginning, we see a battlefield that has many lying dead, with Jin picking up a dove that has been shot down by an arrow. I think the battlefield represents the battles inside the psyche, not that of the actual outside world, as the song and the entire series is about going inside your mind. In fact, I'm going to go out of my way to say that the entire setting of the music video is within the psyche. The dead dove represents peace, as it does in many different cultures, more specifically the Bible here, as this MV heavily references from the Bible. The dove has been shot down because BTS is going through sort of a war inside their minds. They are confused and doubtful, as the beginning of the lyrics suggest, and peace is no more in their psyches. Here in the next shot, Jungkook is running away from some structure that looks like tall walls. He has thorns on his hands, like handcuffs. In a recent video, he actually stated that he is running away because he got kicked out after the people of that walled castle have discovered his special ability. I think this is a reference to the Garden of Eden and how Adam and Eve ate the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil and was banished from Eden. And here, Jungkook represents Adam. This is essentially a metaphor for no longer being in an innocent, infant-like state as Adam and Eve were prior to eating the fruit. It is essentially Jungkook being thrown out into the world, out from the protection of God, or the walls of Eden, or the castle here, and being forced to face the turmoils of the world. As I've said in the lyric breakdown, such hardship and pain is essential in the process of individuation.
Wow.
In Jimin's shot,
This is very
he is
deep
with the drummer boy, which many armies have been speculating it represents war, as they have been extensively used in wars to signal between soldiers. I personally found this part the most confusing, as the MV seems to be full of Bible references, but I could not find anything regarding drummer boys in the Bible. Going with the army theory that the boy represents war, I think Jimin is preparing for another fight, an inner fight in his psyche in order to come to accept his shadow. V starts his appearance in what seems to be resembling Jesus on the cross.
Yeah.
He also has a blindfolded girl next to him, which in the Bangtan TV sketch video he calls Lena. Lena derives from the biblical name Magdalene. Mary Magdalene from the Bible is a devout follower of Jesus Christ. She was present at the cross when Jesus was dying, and also was the first to see Jesus after his resurrection. I think in this scene, V represents the hope that's yet to be realized, as he is still laying on the ground in a crucified-like posture. And Lena is blindfolded. The devout follower of him has yet to see him become alive in the metaphorical sense. This reflects rather confused and doubtful state of the first lines of the verse. RM shot is an obvious reference to Noah's Ark. Judging from the state of the ship,
this is the only one I got.
You said that at the start, didn't you?
That's the only one.
Represents a great turmoil in the psyche, like confronting the shadow and identifying your ego and self from the persona. RM has already asked these questions in the persona intro. Perhaps this is why he has already passed the great flood in this scene. In the Bible, after the flood, Noah meets a new world, and so will RM and BTS after the process of individuation is over. They will come to a new world, a new actualized
Fruitful world.
In this scene, Jin brings back the dead dove to his room. The room is full of empty cages, likely the other doves that have been there but have died. This shows that there is no more peace in the world, in the psyche. Then something magical happens. The dead dove seems to come alive as its cage starts.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps BTS wanted to show that it's only when you lose all peace in your mind and really confront your shadows that you can really truly gain the true inner peace.
Wow.
Now in the next scene, Jungkook passes
That's
out
deep.
and is in a field with J-Hope. I think this scene represents the psychic death. This is where one's psyche shifts back to the existential position of the natural self. Jung believed that the fundamental transformation of the psyche would have radical improvements on one's quality of life.
Wow.
Essentially, psychic death is thinking you know everything and then going to realize that you
You
know
know nothing.
Only when you reach that state can you have a fundamental transformation of your psyche. During the psychic death, the self remains intact. This is because the self is deeper in the psyche than the ego and much less personal. It's rather archetypical. J-Hope seems to represent the self that remains from Jungkook's psychic death. Then in the next scene, we have Suga in the midst of some ritual. Now, one YouTuber named Bookish Theory suggested that this represents alchemy, as it has the 4 colors that represent each stages of alchemy. Jung used alchemy as a symbolic representation of individuation. So it does seem to make sense that this will be in the music video. And what happens after this scene supports this interpretation. The drummer boy starts playing drums, doors to the wall open, V rids Lena of her blindfolds, allowing her to see hope and the new land behind the walls, all signals for hope and a brighter future. Everyone gathers around the open door trying to walk into the new land of hope. Jungkook goes into a pond, which somehow resembles a baptism, essentially another metaphor.
Oh yeah, we didn't even think about that.
Death and psychic death. He trades his thorns for a cone shell. When he blows on the shell, I think this scene represents how he has become enlightened. Knows that now he can and he must take on the shadows, as him doing so turns the skies dark and cloudy, and he is now confronting the shadows. We now have the dance break. I think this can be interpreted as the confrontation and the acceptance of one's shadow.
Oh yeah.
It ends with everything being engulfed in a fireball and a shot of the new land growing abundant with new trees and life. All the people go on to the new land and on top of the Simba rock. BTS has completed the process of individuation.
Yeah. What rock?
The Simba rock.
No. Oh wow. Alright, let's go. Shh, it's okay, let's go.
I knew it. Their own is very elaborate though. But Simba Rock, new life.
What was that film production when like the birds come at the start and then it circles the little rock thing? What film is that? It's not like Lionsgate. What's the other one?
It's not Lionsgate.
When you go like the stars, it's the stars and not a bird. It's like the stars that flies around like
around the mountain.
Around the
mountain.
Is it Paramount? Yeah. It might be.
It's Paramount.
Sponsored by Paramount.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now,
mate,
it took me a very long time to decipher this music video, and honestly,
I'm not following on Instagram.
I don't think I'm 100% correct. In fact, I have a lot of doubts on myself as well. So
believe
if
yourself,
you
mate.
Suggest some better theories or some other ideas regarding my interpretations, that would be awesome. Put them down in the comments below. And also, this video will probably not be monetized because, well, Big Hit will claim the copyright, rightfully so, because we use their music. So if you could support us via Patreon at patreon.com/DKDKTV, your little help goes a very long way in supporting us and making these kind of videos.
Let's make a donation.
So
oh, what?
patreon.com/DKDKTV, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Oh, well done. Good job, DKDKTV.
Well done, guys. Good job. That was really good.
Oh.
My goodness.
Well, I love the fact that he concluded by saying it's his own personal theory. Yeah. But I feel like, what a brilliant theory.
He's done a great job. He's got more of the stuff explained.
Well done.
So now I feel like, you know, like at the start when we started doing BTS, right, and then we concluded that we have to watch the same video like 3 or 4 times. I think that's so
a
true.
Real thing.
so we'll watch it for the first time, react to it, then we go back, listen to the audio, just like, you know, chill with the audio, get the vibe or whatever. Then watch the video again. No, or watch one of this.
No, watch the video again.
Then watch one of this.
Yeah.
Then go back and watch it again. So basically, for every video that they drop, we have to watch it and listen to it 5 times.
Or 6 or 7.
Do you think this is why they've got so many views?
You know what I've missed? Maybe.
Because literally like people watch the same stuff like 5 times to understand different parts
what
of
I
it.
didn't see was the positioning of
At the bottom.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a good I just thought it was a good
shot.
shot.
And he has loads of shots like
Yeah,
that. He has
yeah,
loads
yeah.
of shots with him lying on the floor. So I didn't even deep it.
As the Jesus.
I said Bird Box.
Yeah. No,
Because in Bird Box, is that the name of the movie?
I can't remember.
Whatever. Blind Box or whatever.
Bird Box.
Whatever that movie was with Sandra Bullock covering her face.
Sandra Bullock.
You know, there's no S to her name, Bullock.
Alright, okay. Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. It goes into a new world. They go into a new world also.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, that was what I got.
You're trying to like piece things together in your own
no,
do
my
your own
own
analysis.
my own piece doesn't make any damn sense.
Danny gave himself so much during the map or so period. I think complete himself in a very through the BTS MV. It said keep up. I'm not going to explain John concept again. Damn, BTS really out here telling me not to only love myself but to accept the flaws I dislike about myself. I stand the right group. That is so true. We're just basically going through some comments.
Yeah.
The child actress said the V told her that she would be playing his lost sister. Alright. So the girl is his lost sister, not...
Okay, so the child actress said that V told her that she would be playing his lost sister. But she's blinded.
Yes, I don't get that.
Okay.
So
I actually believe JK is a representation of Jesus because of his thorny cough, which is what I said.
When you read it, oh yeah. And the fact
crown
that
of thorns, and the fact that he died, a crow was eating him. You know, when I guess that's when J-Hope was rapping. He was the one lying down, and the crow was picking on him.
Yeah.
As soon as he woke up, the gates opened, indicating JK might have been the savior. Go to read more. And even though JK's interview said that he had special powers and the people cast him out because they thought he was the devil, it is still relevant because that's what the Pharisees did to Jesus, which makes sense. Although the little drummer boy is not part of the Bible, there's a Christmas carol existing where the drummer boy visited Jesus when he was born, but had no gift to give. So instead, he played the drums.
I've heard this in the Bible before.
No, this thing, it's not a Bible story. It's just like a
urban legend.
Pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, doom.
Oh.
Doom.
Wow. So from BTS, you get some motivational stuff.
Yes.
You get some inspirational stuff.
Yes.
You get some entertainment through their dancing.
No, everything is entertaining.
Then you get some religious stuff as well.
Yes.
You lot stand the right group.
All right.
Well done to you lot.
Okay,
BTS.
so I obviously love teaching things anything that would teach me new ideas and ideologies and standpoints.
Yeah, my brain wasn't ready for that, to be honest. I think it's a bit too late.
My brain was, you know what, really,
engaged.
so not just engaged, but pleasantly surprised. A good surprise. I would be like, what? That's so really brain works tonight. Or today, or whatever time you think this is.
Yeah, no, that's really good, man. Well done to
DKDKTV.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. I think this is a good job.
Should we subscribe to their channel?
We should do. I think, aren't we subscribed?
Right, let's give them that subscription button. Put the alarm on. Put the notification on as well.
Oh, bro, you're going all the way.
Yeah, might as well, man. I feel like that deserved. Like if somebody can spend their time to break down some of these videos and like really analyze it like that,
life easier for us.
Yeah, I think they deserve a follow. So yeah, guys, we follow them. follow us, like our stuff,
Oh, gosh.
share,
Oh, that's
subscribe,
embarrassing.
put notification
Oh, no.
on, do the same for
Oh, you're
them.
terrible.
This is great.
That's
I
bad.
think we're gonna have to go back to all the videos we've seen already and watch like their breakdown
Let's
of this a
let's
little
go
bit
through
more.
the ones that we have
Yeah.
before we start going back.
Yeah. Do you know what
I know that
realized?
I know it's not a rush game. I know that somebody's gonna be like, Miss Lily, take your time. It's not a rush game, but I'm interested in exploring more. Like, the reason why I want to hear more of their songs is because I feel like I'm really limited, as I can't listen to things because I want to have a fresh reaction. I'm
Yeah.
choosing to do that.
Yeah.
However, you know, I'm then not exposed. Like, I could only, like, when they were performing on stage, I'm like, I don't know any
don't
of
know
these
that
songs
songs,
because
So-
I've not gone round to it. So I want to get round to
Yeah.
a few.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. Shout out to you guys that have watched this video and you've reached here. You've listened to us moan and complain and argue and banter. It's all for fun and we enjoy doing this, guys. So thank you so much. Shout out to Mr. Solo for doing the most, you know, as per usual.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have anything else to say?
Nope.
All right. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.